Hey guys, welcome to another video. Sorry it's been a while. Work has been crazy busy with orders for Christmas PCs. The whole COVID scenario too hasn't helped, and all the rest of it. So finally we're back. Still haven't done that 1080 Ti overclocking video. Get it done at some point, maybe. Today I want to talk about Cyberpunk. Specifically on the PC. I know it's had issues with the older gen consoles, the PS4 obviously, and the Xbox One. I purchased it on the day of release, which can be a bit of a stupid thing to do, but I've been excited about this game for so damn long, and finally it's landed. It's finally here, and yeah, I just want to give you guys a bit of an honest scoop from my point of view of what I think of the game on PC. It's terrible. It's full of glitches. It's awful. I think it's a really bad game. I think it's been a complete failure. Cyberpunk 2077 failure. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, shut up. What were you expecting? If it's not ready to go, you can't pressurize a developer into pushing it out before it's ready to go. And if you do, this is what you get. What did you think was going to happen? Let me tell you something. For what the game is, if you went into this expecting it to be, I don't know what the hell people were expecting it to be completely honest with you. It was quite obvious from the beginning what this game was going to be. It was made very, very, very clear what this game was going to be, and yet people still complained about it. I don't get it. I don't understand. My honest opinion on it, I think it's absolutely fantastic. I have put in... I'll tell you exactly what I've put in. Give me 1 second. I've put in 13.9 hours, almost 14 hours of hammering away at this game, and I think it's absolutely brilliant. I've seen this much of the map so far, the tiniest little smidge, almost 14 hours. Trust me, this thing is well worth the dough. If you're my age, I'm 30, if you're my age, my generation, and you're expecting something along the lines of GTA meets Watch Dogs from the future, yeah, bang, you're right there on the money. Go and get the bloody game. Trust me, you'll have a great time with it. Expect some glitches.
Leave her alone, V. She'll get it together.
There is some minor issues. I had the bush overlay issue, which was apparently quite a common thing with the GTX 10 series cards. Obviously, 1080 Ti and the machine behind me. And yeah, I had some real problems with bush overlay and what have you. But a driver update for my GPU really helped to solve that problem. And yeah, I mean, as I say, 14 hours at it, it's fantastic. The dialogue is brilliant. One bit of advice I would give you guys is don't rush through the story. You'll do about 6 hours worth of gameplay in terms of missions before you even get to the Cyberpunk 2077 splash screen. Get that out of the way first. That's like your interlude. Once you're in, slow down. Once that's done, just calm it down a wee bit. You don't need to be tearing through missions because I think there's only like 30 hours, roughly 25, 30 hours of main story in it. And if you tear through it really quickly, then you're going to be like, this game was terrible. It's like the whole purpose of the side missions and stuff in it, which I'll be honest with you, like GTA 5 and stuff, all the older GTAs, I never really bothered with side missions. I just wanted to do the main story. But the side missions in this actually have an effect on the overall main story of the game. So do all the side missions. It prolongs the game and it changes things. It changes the outcome of the game. So well worth doing. On top of that, you can build your Euro dollars or your things, your majiggers, whatever you call them. They are Euro dollars, but there's a name for them. Eddies. You can build your eddies just by doing side missions. Like, I paid off, spoiler alert, if you don't want to know this bit, skip 10 seconds. At the start, you get work done by a rip doctor. He does it on credit. I paid him off 20 grand, something like that. Last night, I played it for 2 hours tonight. I've earned that 20 grand back. Spoiler over. Thanks. So, yeah, honest review. Is it worth it? Yes, it's worth every goddamn penny. If you expect something like GTA 5 meets Watch Dogs in the future. If you're expecting something like Fortnite, Call of Duty, any of that sort of crap multiplayer, building walls while shooting people with salmons and it's not for you. Don't buy it. You'll be wasting your money. You won't enjoy it. You won't have a good time, and you'll just complain about it the whole time, like a lot of people have done. Do I think it's a success? Yes, absolutely. It's so immersive. It's a crazy immersive game. There's so much to do. The maps are so detailed. I mean, yeah, go buy the bloody game. I am, as you probably know if you've watched any of my older videos, I am rocking a GTX 1080 Ti, the Strix edition. I am rocking a Ryzen 5 3600. It's not overclocked. There's a very, very slight overclock on the graphics card. Everything is set to ultra, but obviously I never done the BIOS update, so I don't have ray tracing support or anything along those lines, and I'm not obviously supported for DLSS 2.0, so none of that going on. The game still looks incredible for what it is. It really, really does. I'm very impressed. This is just a 1080p panel. It isn't nothing special. Hardware wise, mine deals with it really well. Even with doing a little bit of streaming too, you're locking about 60, 70 frames per second, something in and around that. No, needs to be over 200. It's not like that. You're not looking to snipe someone as quick as you can because you're not playing multiplayer. You know what I mean? You're just shooting AI enemies, so you don't need crazy high frame rates for it. But yeah, I mean, like my PC, it works. You know, you can hear it. You can hear it getting a bit tired and be a bit stressed sometimes when you're playing it. But it's really not bad. Like, it really isn't. It's not bad. And I'll put it this way: I sort of thought, if it really struggled, I was so excited for this game. I thought if it really, really, really struggles with it, I'm going to rock out there and I'm going to buy maybe a 3060 Ti, maybe a 3070, maybe even stretch the budget to a 3080 if, you know, I can find one. Don't need to. Really don't. 1080 Ti, perfect. Really does a great job on it. So I'm delighted with that. So overall, where does this leave me? Out of 10, probably rated in and around an 8. There's definitely room for improvement. But in terms of an open world game, the map is huge. It really is so immersive. I'm not joking when I say that. There's so much to see and do and explore and adventure. And that's what I love in a game personally, because I'm from that generation where, like, I remember GTA 3 launching on the PS2. I got the PS2. I don't... Somebody can let me know if I'm wrong in the comments, but I got the PS2 when it launched, and I'm pretty sure GTA 3 was one of the flagship games that launched the PS2 with, because I got the two of them together. And I was maybe like 12-ish. Can't really remember. I was really young. And I remember getting them shortly after launch because it was my birthday, shortly after the launch, and that was my present. And god damn. Damn. Obviously, GTA 2, for anyone who's old enough to remember it, and GTA the original were open world games, but they were that sort of bird's eye overhead view. GTA 3 changed things dramatically. And like from that point, all I ever wanted to play were these crazy big open world games where you can just run about and explore. That's why I'm not really into the whole multiplayer side of things. I understand why younger generations are into them. Like, I get it. I'm just, honestly, if it's a first person shooter, I'm absolutely hopeless at it. So I don't find it fun. I don't find it entertaining. I like exploring. I like going at my own pace. I like adventuring. If you're the kind of person who's into that sort of stuff, Cyberpunk 2077 is for you. But, warning, expect glitches. It's only so far since I downloaded it. It had a release day patch for the PC. I think it was something like 8 gig, roughly speaking, and it's had a second patch since then, which I can't really remember the size of. It was maybe 5 gig. It wasn't very big. It's fixed some of the glitch problems. I still get glitches in it to this day. They are minor. They're not, you know. Honestly, if you're the type of person who plays a game and you get annoyed about an NPC disappearing in front of you, it's not for you. It's not. It's going to happen, and it's going to be a wee while before they get things like that sorted too. if you don't care about that, it doesn't happen all the time. Don't get me wrong, it really doesn't happen all the time. But if you're the type of person who doesn't really care too much about that, you're not going to be bothered by any of the glitches in this game. So, yeah, my score's 8 out of 10. I would really, really recommend it for anyone who is into the sort of games that I have just described, for the reasons that I have just stated. So, if you think that's you're sold all day. Go and buy it. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for listening to me ranting and raving. Appreciate it, guys. See you in the next one.